Light from the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. That means for 8 blissful minutes after the sun turned off, we wouldn't even know. The sky would still be blue, the birds would still sing, and life would go on. But then, darkness. Complete, eternal night. The moon, powered by reflected sunlight, would vanish. The planets would disappear from the sky. Only the distant stars and galaxies would remain. In the first 24 hours, the temperature on Earth would start to plummet. Right now, our planet's average surface temperature is about 15 degrees Celsius, or 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Without sunlight, that would drop below freezing within days. The oceans wouldn't freeze immediately, because water holds heat, but the surface would quickly ice over. Cities would go dark. Solar power would fail. Agriculture would collapse instantly. After a few weeks, Earth would be an ice world. The average temperature would sink to 73 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Most plants would die, cutting off the food chain. Without the sun's energy, photosynthesis would stop. Some deep-sea creatures around hydrothermal vents might survive, but life on the surface would be doomed. Yet, strangely, there would be a few benefits. Astronomers would enjoy crystal-clear skies, free from sunlight interference. Communication satellites would never again face signal disruption from solar radiation. And forget sunburn, UV rays would no longer threaten human skin. With no sun, weather as we know it would vanish. No solar heating means no wind, no rain, and no hurricanes. The oceans would freeze from the top down, leaving liquid water trapped underneath the thick ice for centuries. Life, tiny microbes and maybe some fish, could continue under the frozen seas, much like on Jupiter's moon Europa. Human civilization. It would be forced underground or into artificial habitats powered by nuclear or geothermal energy. Cities might move near volcanic hotspots, tapping into Earth's inner heat to survive. After a year, Earth's surface would be around 200 degrees Celsius, 328 degrees Fahrenheit. The atmosphere itself would start to condense and freeze, falling as snow made of oxygen and nitrogen. Our once lively planet would resemble Pluto. But here's the kicker: without the sun's gravitational pull, the entire solar system would fall apart. Planets would drift into deep space, Earth included. Our world would wander the galaxy as a frozen, lifeless rogue planet. Believe it or not, this scenario isn't all bad news. With no sunlight, crops wouldn't risk UV damage. No solar flares would ever knock out our power grids. Pilots wouldn't sneeze because of sudden bright light. Even poisonous plants like wild parsnip, which burns skin when exposed to sunlight, would become harmless. But these benefits pale in comparison to the ultimate cost, life itself. Is there any hope? Maybe. If humanity prepared, we could build giant underground bunkers heated by nuclear fusion or geothermal energy. Scientists have even suggested creating artificial mini-suns, using fusion reactors to grow crops in controlled domes. It wouldn't save everyone, but a fraction of humanity might survive, at least for a while. So, what if the sun went out? The Earth would plunge into eternal night. Oceans would freeze. Atmospheres would collapse. Life, as we know it, would vanish. And yet, somewhere in the darkness, human determination might flicker on. In the end, the sun isn't just our light, it's our lifeline.